Alright, hello Internet, this is Commander Americagen with part 2 of my Niu Hsing rep grind for Federation rep. And we're now got full up here on scan missions and data delivery missions for the next leg of our 3-leg trip. We're going to Lebedev Installation in Call 285, Sector YF-M, C8-8. So let's go ahead and plot that route in the galaxy map and take off. So one of the things you'll want to probably avoid in Gorbeko Terminal, I often see data delivery missions for another system called Wirao, W-I-R-A-O, Wirao, I guess is how I would say that. And it's only a single jump from the system 2. But the problem is where you have to deliver those missions to is extremely far from the warp-in point, so it's much more efficient to go to this system. And we'll see once we get there that the place you're going to deliver them is not that far at all from the warp-in.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Hyperspace. This was pretty cool the first time, but after about 1,000,000 of these jumps, well, anyway, that's human nature, I suppose. Alright, let's see. We are going to Lebedev Installation. So you might want to, the first time you come into this system, you may want to make sure you have a discovery scanner and everything, because you don't start off knowing where this is and you have to go scan the planet. But it is not too far, as you see, so I wait till I get under 10 seconds from there and then throttle down to the middle of the blue. And if I were feeling adventurous, I'd go check out those unknown signal sources, but we'll leave it alone for now since I'm trying to do a video. And I'll show you how I try to stick the planetary landings here. Looks like it's actually going to be on this side of the planet. So let's see, I come in and, you know, with it below me like this and wait till it just sort of dips below my screen there, and then I'll actually turn in towards it and reduce throttle. And what you want to try for, I don't know, at least what I try for, is to get, and you can't really tell this one until you get into the atmosphere, but I try to get around a 50-degree angle. Yeah, there you go, to where it's just above the red a little bit as I'm coming in. That'll basically get me right where I want to be. And anything from, you know, 55 to 45 degrees or so is fine, because you'll still end up after the glide where you want to be. So we're getting now almost to where we're going to drop out. This planet's not terribly interesting, but the one that we're going to scan in the next leg has some much more interesting terrain. Alright, here we go. Now what I do is I just go over here, go to contacts, and get ready to request dock. You can of course watch yourself fly in if that's what you like. I just hold it here, and now I can request once we hit closer than 7.5. And in my case, I've got a docking computer, so I don't have to deal with actually landing the ship, although this one's not too bad. I got used to doing this with Anaconda just because, especially on heavy gravity planets, I almost crashed the ship a couple of times and I didn't want to mess it up. So, plus, I mean, you know, I'm not going to do it now, but usually when I'm just, you know, running this over and over again for the grind, I will tab out and, you know, look at something in a web browser.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, for some reason I find landing on planets to be much more troublesome than landing in the stations. I mean, I can handle...
Terrain alert. Climb immediately.
Yeah, that seems to happen all the time too, even though this is like not a heavy gravity planet. They seem to think I'm going to crash even though my docking computer is doing it for me, so I don't know. Alright, so now we're here.
Landing complete. Ship secured. Welcome, Commander.
I don't have a fuel scoop, so I just refuel every leg, but it doesn't cost much because it's a very close jump. And now I'm going to go and turn in all the data delivery missions. And I've got some scan missions that I picked up last time through. So we'll turn all these in. Come on. Okay. And now for the next step. So we'll see, right, we got, again, there's data delivery missions. And you want to make sure you pick the ones. So basically there's two places it could send you from here back into Niu Hsing. One of them is the station. The other one, there's a planetary landing base. I don't go there. I always go back to the station. So I'm only going to accept the data delivery missions that go back here to go back to terminal where I just started in the last video. So we'll pick up all those. You can also, sometimes you'll get a, what do you call it, a cargo delivery mission. They're worth less rep, so if you're just trying to grind out your rank, you know, it's slightly less efficient doing it that way. However, they're typically worth more money, so if that's something that you need, you might want to consider also doing those as well. And you can see that I'm getting some material rewards here. I'll just, what I do is go through and just sell them. If you're still working on engineers though, you'll probably want to save at some point. One of the engineers wants modular terminals, like, I can't remember how many, 25 I think. And so sometimes you'll get 4 modular terminals as you turn in one of these missions. So this can be a good way to get your 25 if you're trying to also do that engineer whose name escapes me. It's either Quent or Palin, I think. Okay, anyway, so now I'm going to back out and jump back into the mission board, and probably there will be some more follow-up missions, or maybe not this time. Oh yeah, here's a bunch of follow-ups. Okay, so here you can see some Niu Hsing planetary scans, and so I picked those up as well for the next leg, which I will show you in the next video. And again, you want to make sure you get up to 20. Let's do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, I have, oh, oops, I was counting too much. Anyway, I need to pick up a few more. So I'll do some more board hops and wait till I get 20 missions, and then I'll be back for part 3 of this short series. See you then.